નમસ્તે, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Good morning students, how are you all? See, we all know that water is our life. We cannot live or survive without water. So nowadays, India and all over the world, other countries, they are developing very fast. There are many scientists all over the world who invents many different things so to make our life more comfortable. For example, nowadays it is a corona time, right? So who has invented the vaccine for us? Scientists, right? But by doing any experiment, nobody can invent water. We cannot make water because it is a natural resource. We can only get water by the rain. So that this is our duty to save the water, because from morning till night, for each and every moment or for each and every work, we need water. So water is our basic need. That's why it is our duty to save water. Okay? How we can save water? So there are different ways by which we can save the water. So that is, we can use bucket instead of shower for bathing. Then for washing vehicles or watering the plants also we can use buckets. Then close the taps while brushing or shaving. See, many of the people have habit that while brushing their teeth, at that time also they will put on the tap. So because of this, so much water is get wasted, right? So that we should close the tap while brushing or shaving. Then we should fix or repair the leaking taps immediately, right? So all these are the different ways by which we can save water. So we all must take one initiative that from now onwards we will not waste the water, and we will not allow others also to waste the water, because without water our life is not possible. We cannot live for a single day also without water, right? Because if there is a scarcity of water in our body, then we will get faint, or we can say that our body will dehydrate. So in that situation, sometimes we might have to be hospitalized also, right? And 70% of our earth is also covered with water. And our body, in our body also there is 70% of water. So now you know the importance of water in our life. Okay? So in this chapter also we will learn the importance of water and how we can save it. So let us start our chapter number 21, that is let's save water. So in this chapter there is the story of a village of Rajasthan. So in Rajasthan, you know that in Rajasthan there is very less rainfall. So that's why there is scarcity of water. So now let us see the chapter. This is a story of Rajasthan. The name of the village is Bajalpur. Madho is living in this village. Here the village is hardly visible, only sand dunes can be seen. Only when there is no sandstorm, few houses are visible. So this is the story of Rajasthan, and the village in that Rajasthan is Bajalpur. So Madho is a boy who is living in this small village. So this village is hardly visible, means मुश्किल से ये village आपको दिखेगा. Only sand dunes can be seen. So sand dunes means मिट्टी के छोटे ढेर, that is called sand dunes. And when if there is no sandstorm means रेत का तूफान. See in the Rajasthan it is a desert area, so in the desert you can see sand at any place. Wherever you see you will find only sand, right? So if there is no sandstorm, then only you can find few visible houses, means you can see only few houses only if there is no sandstorm. In summer there is water scarcity in his place. This year it is worse. There is no rainfall in this area. His mother and sister have to walk a longer distance to fetch water, as the nearby pond has also dried. Each day they spend hours just to get 4 pots of water. While walking on the hot sand, their feet burns and blisters just cannot be avoided. So, in the summer where Madhu is living, there is a scarcity of water. Scarcity means pani ki tangi. And this year it is worse. Worse means very, very bad. So these years the scarcity of water is very, very bad. So because there is no rainfall in this area. So that's why his mother and sister have to fetch water from the long distance. Why from the long distance? Because the pond nearby their village is also dried up. Means वो pond में भी अब पानी नहीं है. There is no water in that pond. So because of this, his mother and sister, they both have to walk a longer distance to get water. Okay, and so each day they have to spend many hours just to get 4 pots of water. सिर्फ 4 पॉट पानी भरने के लिए उनको कितने घंटे उसमें बिताने पड़ते, बिकॉज द प्लेस फ्रॉम वेयर दे आर फैचिंग द वाटर इट इज वेरी फार फ्रॉम देयर विलेज. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दे विल गो देयर बाय वॉकिंग, देन दे विल फैच द वाटर एंड अगेन दे विल रिटर्न टू द विलेज. सो दिस विल टेक मैनी आवर्स, एंड बिकॉज it is the time of summer, right? And in the summer the sand in the desert area it will be very hot. So that's why their feet will also burn and the blister will also come on their feet. Blister means falling. Okay, so this is the worst situation during the summer season in Madho's village, which is in Rajasthan state. Okay, so water is sent to this place. A train carries water to the village. Seeing this, villagers feel very happy. Madhu's father takes his camel cart to fetch water. However, this does not happen often. People keep on waiting for days together for water. So if there is a scarcity of water in any state or any village, then the government will supply water to them. So these villages also supplied water by the train. So a train will carry water for this village. So when the villagers will see the train which brings water, then they will be very happy. So to get water from that train, Madhu's father will take his camel cart to fetch the water from that train. Okay, so in the desert area we all know that people mostly use camel. Camel is also called as a ship of desert, because camel can walk very easily on that sand, and also camel can live for 3 to 4 days without water. So that's why most of the people use camel in the desert area. So Madhav's father has also one camel cart, and he takes his camel carts to bring water from that train. And people also have to wait wait for some days because they are not providing them water daily. There is a time duration at which they will get the water. For example, either after 3 days or 4 days they will get the water, so that they have to wait for the train which carries the water. Some people collect rainwater. This is done by a special method called rainwater harvesting by making tanks. Do you know what a tanka is and how it is built? So some of the people, they will collect this rainwater, which is called rainwater harvesting method. Okay, and for this method they have to make a big tank underground in their courtyard. And how the water is collected in this tank, let us see it. To build a tank, a deep pit is dug. This tank is made pakka with cement. The tank is covered by a lid. Here the houses are made with slanting roofs. This way the rainwater is stored. The rainwater collected passes through a pipe in the tanka. A sieve is attached to the mouth of the pipe so that no dirt goes into the tank. This water is used for drinking after it is clean. So for the rainwater harvesting, first of all they have to make a tank underground. Okay, and for that they have to build a tank. A deep pit is dug. For the tank they will have to deep pit means bada sa khadda. So they have to make one deep pit in the underground in their courtyard, and also they will make that tank pakka with that cement, because if it will not be pakka and kacha, then the sand will absorb all the rainwater. So to stop the sand absorbing the water, they have to make it pakka with the help of cement. And also the roof of that houses will be made slanting, so that the rainwater gets collected, and through the pipe they will collect that rainwater in that tank. Means through the pipe that rainwater goes into that tank, and also at the end or the mouth of the pipe they will attach one sieve. Sieve means channi. Okay, so that the dirt or the dust will not enter in that tank. So like this they will collect the water in that tank, and after cleaning the water they can use this water for the drinking. So this method is called rainwater harvesting. So now all of you understood what is rainwater harvesting. So that in short, rainwater harvesting means to collect the rainwater for drinking and for other uses, and don't allow the rainwater to flow away on the roads or the street. This method is called rainwater harvesting. So now let us see the questions. What difficulties people face due to the scarcity of water? Scarcity means tangi. So in this chapter also we have learned that due to the scarcity of water, people have to fetch water either from the nearby pond or from the far away places. Government also provide water to them, but it is not a daily. So people have to fetch that water to their houses, and when they will get the water from the government, then there will be fight between the people to get the water, because they are not getting it daily. There is some time duration to get the water. Now the next is, who fetches water in Madho's house? So you all know that who fetches water? Yes, Madho's mother and his sister, they both fetches water for their house. Can there be any other method of collecting water? So we have learned about rainwater harvesting, right? So through the rainwater harvesting, people can collect water, and how it is done? So for that, they have to make a big tank underground in their courtyard, then attach the pipe with the terrace or the roof from which the rainwater will be collected in that tank. Then add one sieve on the mouth of the pipe so that the dirt cannot enter in the tank, and after cleaning that water, they can use it for drinking. Water collected in the tank is mostly used for drinking. Why? So as we know that they will attach one sieve so that dirt don't enter in the tank, and also they will purify that water. So that water is purified, so that's why they can use it for drinking. Now the next one is rainwater collected in your house as well? If yes, and how? So if you are collecting rainwater at your house, then you can write it how. Means अगर कलेक्ट करते हैं तो यस लिखो, और यस तो फिर कैसे, how. Now the next one is, from where do the people in Madhos village fetch water for drinking? So in the beginning they used to fetch water from the nearby pond, but that pond has also dried up, so that they have to walk for a longer distance to get water. And sometimes the train carrying water also supplies them water. So these are the questions related to this chapter. So that's all in the part 1 of our chapter number 21. Let's save water. We will continue our chapter in part 2.
Thank you for joining us.